I don't expect a big turnout for a 9 o'clock living. I finally found the song that I want to use for this sound. Am I in the right one? I guess so. Let's see. Oh, that's my fake British accent. English, maybe. Hey, Ace, what's up? I know I haven't streamed in a while. I've been sick for 8 days, and I still sound it, but I'm getting much better. So I'm like, you know what? I didn't get to do bowling last week because I was sick. But you're gonna have to pardon the nose blowing today. Anyway, I'm doing a little fragrance. Well, you've commented on them, you've heard them. I'm gonna do one right now for tomorrow that I'm sending to them, and it is going to be for the fragrance 1,000 Palms. Sounds wild. Whoop. There we go. Looking back at me, you really got it right. Yes, thank you for commenting on them. I appreciate that. Okay, I got the script written. I wish I could show y'all everything. I don't know how to. I can't zoom out far enough to see everything. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe back here. That's a little better. It is. This is definitely behind the scenes. Hang on, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Get a couple extra. There we go. Yeah. Make sure I don't have anything incriminating in the scene. Can't see my address really there. Anyway, these are the fragrances, samples. They come like this, these little guys. This one's 1,000 Palms. This is the one I'm doing right now. And what I like to do is, I spray it, I smell it, and then, where's my samples? Like, I'll do a tester strip of the name of the fragrance, when I sprayed it, how many sprays, how long it lasts, and, kind of, wow, it's still got, that's crazy. It's still got a little bit. This is one of my favorites, Ramble. One of my favorites. Wow, it's so good. This one's an 8+ hours. Not all of them are. Most of them are like 6. But this one's an 8+ hours on paper. And that's a very big distinction. Everyone's skin is different. Mine, the other 5 samples I have, did not last very long. They smell fantastic, but on my skin, they did not last very long. So I wish they would, because they are awesome. And these are my 2 brand new ones that I haven't done yet. I haven't smelt yet. Okay. I got the tune that I'm going to use. Rooted in Him, the Republic is what it's called. And let's go ahead and throw it into the music track. There's going to be a lot of that too today. Is this? Oh, I already got this one. Yeah. Y'all won't be able to hear that. I'm sorry. But you'll hear me talking, I guess. And then I'll unplug it for whenever I'm editing it. Man, Sorry, y'all. Still sick. Gross. Boogies. Oh man, I just threw out my trash bag. Dang it. Look, I made a sticker yesterday. Not an original design. Get up here. There we go. The little devil character. I don't know what that is exactly. But I saw that and I was like, hey, that's cool. I like that one. All right. Cool. Cool beans. There we go. Hey, that's better. You get to see the giant shotgun mic. That is not used often. Okay, fan, check. Underneath table, under desk fan, check. Ah, there it is. Feeling it in the legs. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah. Oh wait, that's the ether rag. I'm kidding, it's alcohol. What is that noise? Oh. That would be the paper. Good thing that fan isn't on whenever I'm doing it. Okay, let me do a run through here. Try to somewhat match the timing. I'm not looking for close to perfection here. I'm just trying to get the rhythm a little bit to this. I'm not gonna even record, I'm just gonna play it through. Okay. Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where the heat bends the horizon, an oasis merges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures the mirage, this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, a whisper of something yet to be found. Then 3, 2, 1. Then the bloom. Tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness, a secret abundance thriving where none should. Finally, patchouli and amber woods settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor. Thousand Palms is a scent that does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures. So that's about where it'll finish. And then I'm gonna bring in the end of the track really early and just cut that track way down. Let's see. And it blends pretty well. Let's see. I know y'all can't hear it. It's like not an ideal live, huh? I'm sorry. I just thought I'd hit record. It pops in. Why does it pop in like that? I don't like that. There we go. Hey, that was an easy transition. Cool. And then we'll fade that up. Fade it up as it's fading down. Cool. All right. I'll go for a run here. All right, who's watching? Hi. I'm not a dubbing artist, voiceover artist. Your screen, it's broken, dude. It's bended. It is bended. Here, let's see if I can. Here's the one I'm doing the ad for. Oh, too far, too close. There you go. All right, this is the one I'm doing the ad for right now. If y'all can see that. Oh wait, you know what? I get even taller. How about that? There we go. Thousand Palms. All right, let's kill the fan above. Take a swig of 7-Up, 0 sugar. Yeah, I got my new soundproof curtains in. I hung them up a couple of days ago. They are incredible. They seal against, it's not these are not the curtains. These are curtains, but these are not what I'm talking about. What they are is, think of like a an insulated jacket, a thermal jacket, you know, real thick, and it's got Velcro on the curtain edge, you know, and then you put Velcro or screws, you know, whatever, but Velcro worked for my situation, around the window, and it is sealed shut with that soundproof thick foam inside that curtain, sealing the window shut. And then I have not soundproof, but sound deadening curtains on top of that. That's the moving blankets sewn into my blackout curtains. But the piece themselves black out everything anyway. And it keeps it cooler in here too, which is great. Like, significantly cooler. All right. Let's do this. Trying to lower the register of my voice without it cracking, without it sounding congested, which is difficult right now. There we go. That's better. All right. Fan 1. All right. Do a couple takes of this little guy. All right. Let's see. I could show you all a little more. How's that? Okay. This one's for 1,000 Palms by Fulton and Rourke. I still hear it. Oh, no. That's me. I got it cranked up way too high. There we go. That. Volume's up. Cranked to the max. Let's throw it at 6.0. All right. Turn off. Hello. We're not clipping. Why is that red? Next. Sorry. Turn off noise gate. Sounds pretty good. All right. And noise gate back on. And let's go for it. Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges, lush, improbable. 1,000 Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms, and a trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, a whisper of something yet to be found. Then, the bloom, tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness, a secret abundance thriving where none should. Finally, patchouli and amberwood settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor. 1,000 Palms is a scent that does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures. Cool. That was pretty good. Wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good. I flubbed a line there in the beginning. There we go. Turn it on, you. There we go. I can pop on the sound. Hey, what's up, Kateter? Let's pop on the sound so you guys can hear at least a rough mix of this. Right now I'm removing the silence, taking away all these little spots of no sound, dead air, if you will. Oh yeah, let's put some sound on for y'all. Looking back at me, I never really got it right. Output Mac Mini speakers, I don't know. I have no idea what that sounds like. Here. Really quiet. Let's crank it up. Oh. Maybe unplug it? I don't know. I'm trying, y'all. Give me a sec. Maybe the output I need to mess with in here. General audio, recording audio, devices, output. There we go. Let's see what this does.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges.
Not very loud.
Lush, improbable.
General.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp, clean bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as.
It's not meant for audio. It's a speaker probably that big. Let's go back here. Audio, general. Where's my output? MSI. Oh, the screen. I have a speaker on the screen. Let's see what this sounds like. Should be interesting. Hang on, let's switch this one up too. MSI. Output. All right, let's go. Give it a shot. Nothing. I'm not gonna mess around with that either. All right, back to output, mixer, apply, output, mixer, apply, output volume. I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't do lives, obviously, from a recording room very often. Cool. I could crank it.
A whisper of something yet to be.
Yeah, y'all can't hear that. It's trash. All right. Sorry, this is not a good live. I'm sorry. Sounds good though. Oh, going to Japan. Sweet. Hi, Spider. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Well, now I feel like I have a obligation to make this work a little bit better. I have a speaker. Yeah, I'll tell you what. All right. Give me 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. Got a speaker for y'all. Watch it pick up Modern Family downstairs. It might. Bluetooth. It is trying to pick it up.
So she spent all morning on the phone crying and crying and crying to her mother, and said if Jake has to work late one more time, she's filing for divorce. That's it? I give you that tasty dip?
Turn that off. It's Modern Family playing downstairs. I'm back with my mini hat. What is this? Piece of rice? Piece of cheese. Close. All right. Nearby devices. Just make it discoverable. There we go. No, don't connect. Discover. There you are. Connect. Now we're connected. Let's see if we can hear anything. How about it? Do you want to use the audio device? Yes, please.
The road stretches endlessly.
Nice, cool.
Endlessly. A shimmering mirage in the heat of the desert. There are no signs, no markers.
All right.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms and a trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, a whisper of something yet to be found. Then, the bloom, tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness, a secret abundance thriving where none should.
How can y'all hear that? Thank you, Kateter. I'm sure y'all can hear that okay now. All right, let's get to mixing.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges, lush, improbable.
I'm gonna be pausing a lot. It's the way I work. I have to adjust levels to make sure they're on the same. I don't want something too loud and something too soft.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis. Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms and a trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, as startling as palms.
Okay, gonna redo that line, obviously. What's this one?
Opening.
Delete.
Probable.
Delete. Probable's fine.
Lush.
That's fine. That's not.
Lush. Improbable.
There's some. It's like hearing an angel talking. Well, thank y'all very much. It sounds, I'm sure, very different on a speaker than it does in your headphones or through your phone.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon.
I'm hearing too much of a H.
It bends the horizon.
No, I'm not. It's just, it dips. Talking out loud.
An oasis emerges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain.
As startling as palms against the barren sand. Good, because I didn't even get that line partially right. That'll be a re-record.
A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, a whisper of something yet to be found. Then, the bloom, tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness, a secret abundance thriving where none should. Then, the bloom, tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness, a secret.
These tracks are...
Quiet sweetness, a secret abundance thriving where none should. Finally, patchouli and amberwood settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor. Thousand Palms is a floor. Desert floor.
Let's scoot this way over. Again, this is all very rough draft at the beginning. It's just a lot of bulk, quick editing as opposed to like fine-tuning anything. A very sick angel, yes. I don't know. A YouTube ad, it's kind of up to them how they want to use it. I kind of gave them free reign. I said, hey, you send me samples, I'll make the ad for all of them. You know, here's an example of the sample. And they said, yep, we like it. I said, okay, I'll do the rest of them. And they're going to send me some bottles and, gift card for them. So fair deal. But I know on Instagram they use it. They used it the other day, actually, one of them. I don't know which one. But Fulton and Rourke is their company. Let's see, is it on the box? Yeah, well, you see F and R. Yeah. All right, let's clean up some more stuff here.
Finally, patchouli and amberwood settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor. Thousand Palms is a scent that does not chase, but waits. Not chase.
That's okay.
But
too much E.
That does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
And this is all nothing. All right, so I need to cut. Need to cut the track down so I can end it prettier on a nicer note. Do I have a gap where that spot is? Yeah, good.
Something yet to be found. Then, the bloom.
No, this is the spot.
Sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain.
As startling as palms against the barren sand.
A trace of pink pepper crackles in,
Okay, so I need to do that one, and then...
crackles in the air. A whisper of something yet to be found. Then, the bloom. Tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with...
Okay, so I don't like that huge gap, so I'm either going to shorten the intro music so it pushes the voiceover down the line. Kind of hard to explain. Or maybe too silly to explain, I don't know. But this is my audio track this is my voice, and then this is the audio of the song. These are all the previous ones. But I want to, this will be a relatively short one. This will probably be right at a minute. Anyway, there's a spot on this song that when it comes in is where I want my voice to come in. So that's why I waited so long from here to here. So let's see if we can cut some of the fat.
Beneath the
I can probably cut right up to there. Let's try that. Let's try that fade in too. It's not bad.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain. A trace of pink pepper.
All right, I need to record that line right now. That gap. As startling, what is it? As startling as palms against the barren sand. All right. Got fan. Boop. Can I still hear my? Y'all might be able to. Let's see. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's not gonna cause any problems. Jesus. Okay. Let's mute that, solo this, and no headphones this go around. All right, mute. No. All right, let's just solo it then, right? Is something touching this? What's going on? Why? What's going on? All right, save. Yes. Let's try that again. Okay.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun.
Cool. Turn off the latency mode. Oh, awesome, Kateter. Yeah, what's your username? Throw it in here, or throw it in the Discord too. All right, let's do as startling as palms against the barren sand. Make sure I get the tone right.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain.
As startling as palms against the
A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air. A whisper.
All right. Let's do a couple takes. You ready? We got all the fans off? Yeah. As startling as palms against the barren sand. As startling as palms against the barren sand. Don't really know till I can hear it. 0.12, 0.02, 0.08, negative 37. All right, let's hear what this sounds like. I think a second take was better.
As startling as palms against the barren sand.
It's pretty good. A little too breathy, but not bad.
As startling as palms
close.
against the barren sand.
Too close, too much bass. What was that thing at the end?
As startling as palms against the barren sand. As startling as palms against the barren sand.
What?
Barren sand.
Huh. I don't know what that is. That weird background. Shouldn't be anything. But anyway, I think the second take is okay. Let's...
With the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain.
As startling as something barren sand. All right, let's throw this in there. See what it sounds like. Try to get the flow.
Opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain. Startling as palm. Opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain. As startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air. A whisper of something yet to be found. Then,
you know what I could do instead of waiting that huge time, because it's too much of a dramatic pause. Oh yes, thank you. I'm talking to this, let's see. I didn't forget her name. I forgot her title. Director of Communications. Really nice lady. I think she's a lady. Her name's Mary. Probably. But really nice talking to, and really fun sending these in the morning, first thing in the morning. It's neat to have someone that gets to hear a fresh new thing and give me immediate feedback, you know, for a fresh new idea. It's cool. I don't get that often, unless I'm doing like a live session. All right, y'all ready? Here we go.
beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, a whisper of something yet to be found.
I like the pacing.
Then, the blue...
I can actually scoot that forward a little bit more. I'm not sure about this gap. Let's see.
Startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink pepper.
It's all like artistic ear, you know? Does half a second sound good, or is it 1 second that sounds better, you know? Or 3/4 of a second? Camera? But it was too much word. Oh, cool. I can't join the live right now. I got to do this, but I will. Just throw it in Discord.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms against the barren sand.
I think I can move that a click back.
Opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, a whisper of something yet to be found. Then, the bloom, tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness, a secret abundance thriving where none should. Finally, patchouli and amberwood settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor. Thousand Palms is a scent that does not chase.
Sorry, I got distracted with colors. All right, let's try again.
Tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango, a whisper of something yet to be found. Then, the bloom, tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness, a secret abundance thriving where none should. Finally, patchouli and amberwood settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor. Thousand Palms is a scent that doesn't...
We can take a slightly longer breath there.
Patchouli and amberwood settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor. Thousand Palms is a scent that does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
Okay. We will take that, move that, fade that out much quicker. Fade that in much quicker. All right, where are we?
Thousand Palms is a scent that does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
Ooh, that ends really well. Fade out at least.
But waits. A promise that even in emptiness,
I hear a click.
that even in emptiness,
What is that?
promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
Yeah, that sounds great right there at the end. That's great. We're going to crank it up just a little bit more.
Even in emptiness, something endures.
Let's spike it up just a little bit more. And then...
But waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
Great. That's a great fade out. And that, how long is this? Not a long one, pretty short. Hopefully at least a minute. So 01. Oh yeah, we're good. We got a minute 07. That's not bad. That's right on par as the rest of them. They're about a minute 5 to a minute 15. Now, what we do is we single out my audio. Where's my color? There we go. Is that the right one? Nope. Make it look like a monster. Okay. Single out my audio so I can hear all the mini imperfections that you're not supposed to hear. So here we go. Whoops, wrong one. Solo. There you go.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon,
I knew I heard an H.
where heat bends the horizon.
Yeah, too close to the mic. It goes. I can hear that. You can't hear that in the... Most people wouldn't hear that in the mix, but I heard it and I was like, I think I hear something. And I was like, nah, maybe not. Now that I have it soloed, now I can hear it.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless...
Now I'm gonna... what I'm doing is fading the track in and out so it's smoother. It doesn't come in boom like a hard B or P or S or T, and then fading it out so it's... you don't hear anything other than just my voice. No room noise, no nothing. So, and then that's what I do with all the tracks. And then I listen for the S's, the T's, the P's, the H's. If they stick out too much, I'll try to fix it. If I can't fix it, I'll re-record it.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon.
Yeah. So I'm zooming in.
The horizon.
Trying to figure out where the hard H is.
The horizon.
The H-O. I'm going to put it on repeat.
Right
around there, maybe. Zoom out a little further. Nope, before rye. Yeah, it's all in here. After the... right there. All right, so I've found it. Now I'm going to take a chunk of that and see if I can get rid of it a little bit. Take out some of the hard H and see what it sounds like.
Bends the horizon.
Too much. You don't want to take out too much because then it just sounds like quiet. So I got to find exactly where this little area is, that bassy H.
The horizon.
Horizon. It's right in there. It's in there within there. I'm sure that makes a lot of sense to everyone.
The horizon.
Nope. Let's bring this down.
The horizon.
Better.
The horizon. Horizon.
It's right there, actually.
The horizon.
Is it right here? Zoom in even further. Let's drop this area down. Let's see what that sounds like.
The horizon.
Better, slightly.
The horizon.
That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Let's see.
Bends the horizon.
Let's move it. I mean, I'm talking just a decibel.
Bends the horizon.
Y'all can't hear it because I'm much closer to it, but
Bends the horizon.
Let's scoot it back. Let's see what that does.
Bends the horizon.
Nothing. It's not at the beginning.
Bends the horizon.
But it's better than it was. And I guarantee you won't be able to hear it. You might be able to now because you know the behind the scenes, but next. Oh, let me fade out. Horizon.
Where heat bends the horizon. An oasis emerges.
See, that you might not be able to hear, but an oasis emerges. Is a little too hard, so I'm fading it in so the volume goes like that really smoothly in an instant.
An oasis emerges. Lush. Improbable.
Already better.
An oasis emerges.
And then whenever I have too much S, I will likely fade that out to the end.
An oasis emerges. Lush.
So the S falls off much quicker. I know this is very exciting for everyone, but
An oasis emerges. Lush.
more. Take out more.
An oasis emerges. Lush.
I want to drop that S down to almost nothing. Almost nothing.
An oasis emerges. Lush. Improbable.
Better.
Lush.
There's something going on in the background right there.
Lush. Improbable.
But I got it.
Lush. Improbable.
Not bad. Improbable sounds good. Just take out the dead air.
Improbable.
Nice.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage.
Captures. Too much T and too much. All right. Where are we?
Captures.
This it?
Cap.
Right here.
Church.
Back a little bit.
Church.
Scoot it in.
Church.
Yeah. All right. So I'll take that zone and hopefully get rid of that annoying little sound of my voice.
And Palms captures this mirage.
Better. Let's dip the middle.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage.
Better, not great. Captures. Shures. Would that be at the beginning or the end?
Palms captures this mirage.
It's the end. Let's dip it.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage.
Ooh, it's further than I thought.
Palms captures this mirage.
Let's do that and drag that out. Try again.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage.
Damn.
Church.
Take it down a notch.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage.
Too much.
This mirage.
So it's not there, which is fine. I didn't think it was there. Is it right
Sure.
there? Do I need to bring it further left? Maybe.
Captures this mirage.
It's better.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage.
It's fine.
Opening with the
All right, let's fade out the end.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage. Opening with the sharp green.
Definitely too much S there.
Opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain. As
You hear me breathing.
of bell pepper and petitgrain. As
Took that out. All right, let's get rid of that S,
with the sharp green.
which is right here, I believe. This one.
Shh.
Oh God. Okay, yeah. That is a sharp green bite. Too much. Get rid of that. Drop it.
Opening with the sharp green bite.
Try again.
Opening with the sharp green bite.
Too much.
With the sharp green.
Too little.
And with the sharp green. And with the sharp green bite of bell.
That's not bad. Let's do that and then drop a little bit more.
Opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain.
That's not bad.
As startling as palms against the barren sand.
That worked out well.
As startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink.
Hear my mouth opening there.
A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air.
When you solo something, you really hear all the imperfections, especially if I had my headphones on right now. How's everyone doing? You good? The horizon is bending for sure.
Crackles in the air.
I don't want to fade it out too quickly.
Crackles in the air. A whisper of something.
So far, not too many hard S's or H's or T's.
A whisper of something yet to be found.
With this voiceover, I'm doing a lot of close work and kind of whispery, so the S's and the ch and the T's and the P's, they're much more pronounced into the microphone because I'm so close and I'm whispering it and I have to turn it up. So it's more pronounced and it's harder to navigate. You got to be more careful the way you say certain words because it picks up so much stronger. And I'm not a recording editor mastermind by a million days, but
A whisper.
I know what sounds good. Sometimes I don't know how to get there, but I know what sounds good and I know what sounds bad. You know, I just don't know all the tools into how to fix it.
A whisper of something yet to be found.
I need to get rid of that, the duh, a little too much duh.
Of something yet to be found.
Better.
Then.
Okay, too much breathiness after then.
Then. The blue.
Perfect. Next.
Then. The bloom. Tuberose and cord.
All right, so there's a T at the beginning of this one, so I'm going to try to fade this in just a little bit because it's not a harsh T, but it's enough to pick up.
Tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness.
Not bad. Zoom out, fade out sweetness.
Twined with mango's quiet sweetness.
A little bit more. You can hear my throat at the end.
Twined with mango's quiet sweetness. A secret abundance thriving.
Try again.
With mango's quiet sweetness.
That's good.
A secret abundance thriving where none.
You can hear my throat again.
Abundance thriving where none.
Whoa, too far.
Secret abundance thriving where none should.
Where none should. Cool.
Where none should.
Too quick.
A secret abundance thriving where none should. Finally.
Cool. We're at the end here. Patchouli.
Finally.
Too much. Whoop.
Finally. Patchouli and amberwood settle in.
The CH is a little harsh.
Patchouli and...
It's not bad. It is not bad, but I'm gonna fade it just a little bit. Not much.
Patchouli and amberwood settle in.
Not bad. Like I said, I'm not trying to get rid of it because it isn't harsh. It's just, I don't want that at the very beginning.
Settle in. Steady as roots gripping.
So steady starts off with an S, so I'm gonna fade that in a little further than I normally would.
Steady as roots.
A little bit more. I don't want to get rid of it. I just want to soften it. You have to know what the word is still, right?
And steady as roots gripping the desert floor.
Sounds good. Fade that out.
Gripping the desert floor. Thousand Palms is a scent that does not shake.
Uh-oh, we got a loud one there.
Thousand Palms is a scent that does not chase.
Okay, chase. Shucking yarn. I just eat a black cat and it tastes different than others. What? What are you talking about? They're eating the dogs.
Chase.
All right.
Chase.
Right there. Chase. Get rid of that. Let's see if we can soften that a little bit.
Is a scent that does not chase, but waits.
Get rid of the S a little bit.
But waits.
Maybe a little more. Just a little.
But waits.
Does not chase. No.
Does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in... A promise that even in...
More. More.
A promise that even in emptiness... That even in emptiness...
Too much.
That even in emptiness, something endures.
Okay, too much there.
Something endures.
Because that's the last word, and I've got to ramp it up.
Something endures.
Little bit more.
Something endures.
And a bump more.
Something endures.
All right, y'all want to hear it again? With the song, with the music. All right, let's see. Let's check my levels now, too. 15.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, a whisper of something yet to be found. Then, the bloom, tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness, a secret abundance thriving where none should. Finally, patchouli and amberwood settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor. Thousand Palms is a scent that does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
Better. Not great. Thousand Palms is a scent. There's an S in there.
Thousand Palms is a scent that...
I want to get rid of that a little bit. Right there.
Thousand Palms is a synth that does not chase.
Man, that H is harsh.
Does not chase. Chase. Chase.
Yeah, that's it.
Not chase. That does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
There's one other one here. There's an S near the beginning.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage.
That's it. This mirage.
Palms captures this mirage.
Ah, that's why it sounded so funny.
This mirage.
Because I already adjusted something right before that.
Captures this mirage.
Nope.
Captures this mirage.
Where's my S? Is this it? Yes. So let's dip it out. Oh,
Captures this mirage.
that's better. That's better. Let's get rid of the high part of the S. Yep. All right.
Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink pepper.
I want to find a what's called a rise. It's a sound effect. And I want to find one for either the beginning or the end. Cat eater. It's true. I call him cat eater. You're right. Bear with me. Y'all are going to hear some weird noises. Not for me, but... Too much. Maybe? No, it comes in way too soft for that one. Too much. Too much. Ooh, that's scary. Not that one. Where'd the other one go? Creeping orchestra? Too quick. There is a right sound in here somewhere. There will be. I need something slow, soft, subtle, and kind of matches the pitch. Just a little bit. I don't know what chord that is. But I'll know it when I hear it. Yeah, that one's fun. It's fun. Nope. Need something softer than all these. Too harsh. That one's anxiety inducing. That's not bad. That's not bad. What would that sound like right here? Let's pretend. You ready? Too harsh?
Beneath the Mojave's roof.
Too harsh. It's too obscure for the beginning of this. It's good, but it's too obscure. It's close. Autobot. What was that one? No. Snare drum. You barely hear that one. Very low. Yeah, no. I want something to stick out a little bit. Nah. Goes in too slow.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat...
I'm kidding. We're not doing that one. Yeah, that's great. That's it? That's all? No, there's no way that's all of them. Alright, more collections. Discover latest and greatest high quality sound effects, I guess, but it's not a sound effect. It's just a... Yeah, I don't need these. I need a riser or a boom, or a wave. I don't need music. I need sound effects. Ambiance, shall we? Storm, forest, parks, big crowds, big spaces, room tones, skyline, small spaces, wind fields, sea vessels, aircraft ambiance, businesses, spring sounds. The hell does that mean? Night. Okay, nope. Foley, punches, kicks, clothing, wood. Nope, I don't need Foley. Genre, fantasy. Let's try fantasy and magic. Here we go. You ready? Oh, sorry, volume's way up. All right, let's try again. Yeah, these are sound effects. I need music. Drum loops, melodic, electronic, male voices, female voices, processed, catch, realistic. Nope, I don't want realistic. I want very odd. Short whooshes. Let's try that one. I need a build or a rise. Let's try cinematic impact. That's kind of like your Transformers. Too harsh. Cinematic metallic boom. Kind of like that second to last one. That's kind of cool. It's not for this, but I like it. Yeah, here, let's do that one real quick. You ready?
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends...
Okay, so since I do like this one, the choir-ish one, let's see if they have something similar to that. dark. Too dark. He's back. Now with 2 legs. That's okay. What's that sound? Let's play that real quick. That I'm gonna use that one just because I want one. Don't necessarily need one, but I want one. All right, let's throw that one in here. Yeah, I think this is the right spot. Yep. All right. Throw in a big old boom. Adjust the volume significantly, I'm sure. Yep. All right, we're gonna fade it in. Actually, let's turn this track down. There we go, and fade it in. All right, see what that sounds like. No, actually, I want to do it during it. Let's see.
Beneath the Mojave.
Nope, a little bit after.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun.
I like it. I need it more subtle, but I like it. Fade it up, actually. Whoop, too much. There we go.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges.
What's that? What's that?
Ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, a whisper of something yet to be found. Then, the bloom, tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness, a secret abundance thriving where none should. Finally, patchouli and underwood settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor.
Sorry.
Thousand Palms is a scent that does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
Didn't mean to do that. Might throw the boom in here again. Kind of like it. Which track? Gain Walkers. All right, let's try this again.
But waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
Needs to be a little louder than that, I think.
In emptiness, something endures.
A little bit more. And then we're good, I think.
That even in emptiness, something endures.
I want to go up a little bit more because I want to hear the boom a little bit more.
That even in emptiness, something endures.
Yeah, I like that. I like it. And I love my new mic stand. I love this thing. It is so cool. It is a low profile mic arm. It's smooth, it's solid, very functional, low profile. I don't have to mess around with the arm not being tight enough because it always wants to spring up or it's too heavy. And I'm not going to buy a $500 microphone arm or more, 800. So this was a fantastic option. This is the newer MS002. It's only 60 bucks and it's awesome. I would have, having used it now for a few days, I would have paid 100. It's a good mic arm.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends.
Actually, what would that sound like reversed? Automation. What would that sound like? How do I reverse that track? No. Let's search it real quick. Reverse audio, invert and invert phase in an audio file. Reverse audio regions in the track area. I think that's it. Yeah, that is not, this is not helping me. That's not what I, thank you. There we go. All right, in Logic Pro, select one or more of the regions in the tracks area. In the region inspector, select reverse checkbox. All right, that sounds pretty easy. Region, where's reverse? Reverse. All right, y'all ready for some magic? Let's see what that sounds like.
Beneath the Mojave.
Oh, that's wrong.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon.
That's kind of cool. Let me push it to the front. It's kind of cool.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun.
Nah, it doesn't sound right though.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon.
Now I know how to do it though.
An oasis emerges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, a whisper of something yet to be found. Then, the bloom, tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness, a secret abundance thriving where none should. Finally, patchouli and amberwood settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor. Thousand Palms is a scent that does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
It's good. It's 10:20 right now. I'll put a spray on. That's cool. I smell the petitgrain for sure. The patchouli takes quite a while to sneak in there. It's like a good half hour into it, half hour to an hour, depending on you, your skin, your oil. It's a good scent though. It's a good one. It's not my favorite. I do have a favorite, and that would be Ramble. That one's so badass. And I can still smell it. I sprayed this 4 days ago. Man, that smells so good. Just the lingering smell on the paper. It smells so good. Ramble is awesome. I wish it lasted longer on my skin. It lasts plenty long on paper. And it depends on who you are. Like, it'll smell different on you than it does on me. All right, Thousand Palms, check. Next one tomorrow will either be Mahana or Narada. I don't know which one I want to do yet. I've already sampled them, though. Kiowa, I did that way back ago. Let's see. Let's see if I can smell any of my. Here's Mahana. That's very soft. I remember these two are being very soft. So 1,000 Palms, Mahana, Perpetua was good. The Window was good. There's Murata. Murata is a little bit classier and a little bit more kind of special date scent, not an everyday scent. It's I'm smelling something that's 2 days old, but I don't want to spray it again. It's classier. It does not last long. I have 4 hours written on this one. Both of them, Mahana, because they're light. They're very light. They're not heavy. They're not woodsy. They're not warm scents for warm weather, or excuse me, for cold weather. They're not warm scents. So these are very light. Think of like Dolce & Gabbana light blue. Smells fantastic for like 3 hours, you know, and then it goes away. That one's good. They're both very good. I'm gonna have to spray them again tomorrow whenever I'm writing for whichever one's next. Yeah, they're good. They're light. They're good. Good for an office, good for school, good for, you know, just kind of close proximity stuff to people. Not necessarily like, I mean, you're close proximity in a club too, right? But you don't need to, with those, you don't need to announce that you're wearing a fragrance, so to speak. You know, you just, people will smell that it's on you when they get close enough to you and have a conversation with you. But yeah, that's a good one. They're both good. They're all good. Some of them are fantastic. Some of them are great. Oh, that's a cool sensation, smelling all of them at once. But I think I'm done for now, y'all. I'm gonna compress this, make it into a MP3 for Mary, and then send it off to her for tomorrow morning. And hopefully she likes this one too. And I have 2 more fragrances. The last 2 that she sent me. Sterling. I have not smelt these at all. I'm excited because I like that name, Sterling, a lot. And then this one's called 226 Club. Highway 190 is very good too. It's gonna be a hard time deciding which ones I want to keep, which ones I want a full bottle of. They're gonna send me a couple bottles. This one's fantastic. I'm trying to think what it's called. Damn. Calle Ocho. Calle Ocho. That one is Parfums de Marly Wijan. It's a smell alike, exactly. Much cheaper. Now, granted, not this, but the full bottle is $200 for this one. But Parfums de Marly Wijan is probably $300, close to it. But Wijan's very good, very good. Oh, cool. Well, $30 off, or $30 for your next full-sized. Here's $30 for your next full-sized purchase. Oh, okay, so $30 off next full-size bottle. But Calle Ocho and Parfums de Marly Wijan, they are awesome. They're sweet, and sweet's not the top. They're very trying to think. Spicy, but not hot. It's definitely a cold weather fragrance. Sweet, spicy, a little bit of cinnamon. It's really good. It's a warm fragrance. Man, it's so good. I want to wear it right now, but I'm gonna take a shower. Yeah, there's the patchouli. Like I said, a good 20 minutes to 40 minutes till you get the patchouli dry down, is what they call that. I have a lot of fragrances. I've been smelling and collecting them. I get that a lot. Yeah, I look like Chris Rock. I get that a lot. I've been collecting them, accumulating them, not collecting them to have them. I like them, so I use them for years. I'm not like a fragrance collector like some of the people you see on TikTok and such that have hundreds. I probably have 100, probably 100, which is still a lot, and you know, I won't ever use them in my lifetime. But I also like having the option to choose different scents, different times of day, different temperatures of day, different seasons, whether I'm going out, whether I'm going to work. You know, I don't go to school, but if I go to school, you know, there's definitely different scents for different occasions, many different kind. There's not a one fragrance for all everything. There just isn't. It could smell good in a lot of situations, but it's not. Someone that knows would say, you know, why are you wearing this beachy fragrance? You know, it's 20 degrees outside. Doesn't work right. You want to wear a warmer, sweeter, potentially syrupy, gourmand, you know, vanilla, something like that in colder weather. But okay, let's see. This one's FNR 1000 Palms to the desktop. Bounce. Let's see what it sounds like in an MP3. Turn that way down.
Beneath the Mojave's ruthless sun, where heat bends the horizon, an oasis emerges, lush, improbable. 1000 Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain, as startling as palms against the barren sand. A trace of pink pepper crackles in the air, a whisper of something yet to be found. Then, the bloom, tuberose and coriander leaf entwined with mango's quiet sweetness.
No mango.
A secret abundance thriving where none should. Finally,
I don't get mango.
patchouli and amberwood settle in, steady as roots gripping the desert floor. 1000 Palms is a scent that does not chase, but waits. A promise that even in emptiness, something endures.
Sounds good. So that's 1000 Palms. What's up, Callie, by the way? I just finished doing a voiceover there for Fulton and Rourke. Good morning, Mary. Let's write her a quick little something for 1000 Palms. How should I phrase this one? Let's go to my document. Beneath Mojave's ruthless sun. Let's see. Ruthless sun, where the heat bends the horizon. An oasis emerges, lush, improbable. Thousand Palms captures this mirage, opening with the sharp green bite of bell pepper and petitgrain. I like the word mirage. I like oasis. I like horizon. A mirage in the oasis. Take a walk and see a mirage on the horizon. I don't know. In the barren, something barren, vast emptiness, secret abundance. I'm just typing in words that I like here. See if something pops out at me. Ronaldo or Messi? What, to like fight to the death? A mirage. Just beyond the horizon. Maybe? Entwined with mangoes. I don't get mango in here. Now, that could be me. But I don't know. Bloom, tuberose, coriander leaf, entwined, mangoes, quiet sweetness. The desert whispers. Let the desert whisper to you. The mirage. I like mirage and horizon. I want to throw that in there somewhere. The desert. I haven't worked out in about a month and a half now, but yes, I do. And my little hat. I like this little thing. It's ridiculous. I got it on Temu. I knew it was little when I bought it. I just really wanted to see what it looked like. Hey, Ace is 18 now. Awesome. You can buy lottery tickets? Well, you could probably do that in Vegas before 18. I don't know. I don't know. In Texas, I think it's 18. GNID, I'll tell you whenever I get better, should be next week. Whenever I'm not sick, I'll flex for you. Just keep tuning in, I guess. Yes, let's go back to using that one. Something, a fever dream between the horizon and the sun. Well, the sun is in pair with horizon, so I don't want to use that. Palm in the oasis. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to think of a funny little line to use whenever I send to Mary. Doesn't quench, consume. How about, let's see, where is it? Casting alert for prosperity, non-paid, next. Voiceover mail. Man, you guys are killing me. 5 hours of work for that much? No, sir. That's great for some people, not for me. I need let's see, is it how about the desert never smelt so. How much can I bench press? Last time it was 275, 280. I'm nowhere near that now. That was probably 9 months to a year ago when I did that. I really wanted to get to 300 bench before I die. The desert never smelled so sweet. I don't know. That's good enough. All right, let's go ahead and schedule that for tomorrow morning at, let's see, what's tomorrow? The 2nd at 4 a.m. Right? Yeah. April 2nd, 4 a.m. Schedule send. 1,000 palms. Cool. You know, people say you're in a midlife crisis when you hit 50. That is very optimistic. Like if you make it to 50 years old, or if you make it to 100 years old, you are doing great. Midlife is 40, not 50. I think 50 was an idea, half of 100. It's not exactly accurate though. Oh, I gotta make that video. Awareness film. Oh yeah, that was a audition. Trash, 1,000 palms. Rooted in him, Republic, 1,000 palms. Okay. I thought I had a midlife crisis when I was way younger too. I was like, I don't know. It was definitely whenever I was going to school, though. I hated school. I was all right at it. I did not excel in school. I was not a top student. I wasn't a bottom student. Top and bottom, right? But I didn't enjoy school. I wish I would have maybe, like, if the option was given to me to learn a skill when I was really young like that, a trade, a skill, a craft, I probably would have gone that route. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, that's Shalom or Salam, like salamander. I think that's another A in there though. Oh man, I've been kicking ass on Duolingo lately. I got this one. I'm now in Obsidian League, I think. It's the purple or black one. I think it's the black one. Anyway, on Duolingo, I'm doing Spanish, and I just got into Obsidian League yesterday, and this one person, Andrea, is chasing me and making me work for it. The other times, the other leagues below that one, I would get 1,000, 2,000 ahead, and I'd be good. No one's trying to catch me. This lady is trying to catch me every second of the day. So every time I get double points or the triple or something like that, I make the best of it and, you know, go all out trying to get my points. But I'm still probably like I'm learning new words, and you're learning phrases, but more along the lines of identifying what is being said in the phrase. Well, thank you, Melissa. But every lesson, or there's lessons and there's sections and lessons. So every time you start a new section, you're learning new words, new phrases, and then each section is kind of, or each lesson in that section is it's just throwing it into different scenarios and stuff. Bubba Ray Dudley, I don't know who that is. Hi, Thomas Jefferson. I'm doing all right. I'm still getting over my cold, but I feel fine, you know, just blowing my nose a lot. Anyway, let's see. If I were to ask for the check, it's so funny. Like, I recognize everything while I'm learning in the app, but trying to I'm trying to make sense of it. I have all these words and stuff in my head. Let's see. I can't think of the word for table. Parados. Maleta is ticket. Boleto is... No, maleta is suitcase. Boleto is ticket. I can't think of the word for table right now. Table and mesa. So, una mesa para dos personas, por favor. So, a table for two, please. Mesa. Thank you, cat eater. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah. That's just one that pops up a lot. Una mesa para dos personas, por favor. And a lot of biblioteca, libros, leer, escribir, España, español, Cuba, jugo de naranja. A lot of repeated phrases for the practice sessions and stuff. But I like it a lot. I'm on day 71 continuously. Today is my 71st day of doing Spanish lessons every day. And I'm proud of myself. I may not be great at it, may not even be good at it, but I'm learning. So, and I'm learning every day. And then reviewing and trying not to get my butt kicked by Andrea. She's not going to win. We got 5 more days until the next league ends, or until this league ends and the next league starts. So, we'll see. Cat Eater, yes. I actually remember the map I was playing whenever you were talking to me about that. How did that go? How was the crush asking? What time is it? 10:48. I already had dinner. Dinner was good. Dinner was very good. Rashad. I think I remember that name. Hi. I'm sorry, cat eater. Gato. Comer. Comer gato. Oh, she asked you out. Well, that's what you call a win-win. That's cool. Congratulations. That's very good. Good job. Good job. I'm sorry, I'm still blah, kind of feeling gross. Sniffing a lot. Throat's still messed up. I will be bowling this Thursday, though, so. What's up, Jackson? Just finished recording a voiceover for a fragrance called 1,000 Palms. First day when I come back from my trip to Tokyo. That's awesome. I want to go to Tokyo. I would love to go to Tokyo. Many places, but Tokyo is one of them. I'm glad I have to be on dating apps anymore. I got so lucky with my wife on a dating app. We just clicked, and the rest is history. Awesome, great, wonderful history. And present and future. So no, I'm not gonna shout you out. Thank you, Ace. Yeah, the warm salt water thing, like gargling it for like a sore throat does work, for sure. I remember doing that at my grandparents' house a long time ago because they were the ones that told me about it. And I was like, that sounds terrible. They're like, just do it. I'm like, okay, it helped. But I don't have a sore throat. I'm just sniffly. And because I was congested, now it's opposite. It's coming out as opposed to staying stuck. But now I'm just blowing my nose a lot. I don't blow my nose. Not being sick, I don't blow my nose. It's like allergies, yeah. I don't blow my nose, but once a week if I'm not sick. I don't get runny noses or anything. Hey, Marie. Small creative. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I had no idea I was on for an hour and 40 minutes right now. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep a positive mindset, and never lose focus on your goals. Let no one stop you, not even haters. Just know, I've been there and got your back. Well, we all got your back too, Marie. Thank you. Look at this. Look how little it is. I got it on Temu. I knew it was little when I bought it. Oh wait, there it is, yeah. That's why I wanted it, the little skull. Yeah. And it's so little. Anyway. I'm gonna probably hop off now, y'all. But I'll be on Thursday for sure, bowling. So Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, I'll be bowling. So join me. Thank you, Ace, very much. We're gonna end here. Thanks thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. Ace, Cat Eater, congratulations again. And Ace, happy birthday again. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for being here again.